business is being found guilty of attacking innocent individuals here. There's an illegal business that's on an investigation that thought that they was going to try to work against people. This could be in regards to spiritual healers and tarot readers here that they think that somebody don't know about, but the hermit is here. They're clearly aware of what's going on here. There could be a feminine with blonde hair here that's being found guilty with her hands being thrown up like that. As I say, put your hands up. And this is right behind this hermit card that has a spotlight on these individuals that's been doing that. There's a male here. That's right there. And there's also a feminine here that has their hands up. They got blonde hair or whatever. Don't have to be, but there's definitely something right here that's being seen. And it's like, this is literally giving me the vibes of guilty. Put their hands up. They're found guilty. Whoever is running this recording program, somebody recorded things, but yet using this at the same time we're trying to record something and being underhanded with the Seven of Swords here. This is deception. This is against the law of what has been going on here. This is in hopes to triggering somebody to come out their character, but yet use that against them and yet try to remain in disguise here. But they're not really disguised because they left some form of evidence behind right here. That's going to link this investigator or whoever this is that's looking in on the situation to find out who's guilty here of doing this. Somebody is literally behind the scenes to where you can't see this physically, but somebody could have the tools, the proper tools, the proper knowledge that has been brought to their awareness to really see what's going on here. And I'm literally getting that you have had some type of false judgment calls placed against you. That was seen too. That was seen too. They try to cause destruction to your business by false judgment calls, false reports. That has been seen too, but that's been removed. Something about your jobs possibly protected to where they're blocked here. Nobody could do anything against you when it comes to that because something is completely blocked off. That's what I'm getting to where you could continuously move forward at this job, this position, this workplace environment. That's what I'm getting because you're being found to be legitimate. You're not bothering any of these individuals. You're just out there doing your job the right way. And yet there's something right here that has been going on at this workplace with the Six of Wands reverse in regards to a lot of bullying, a lot of mobbing here, like mobbing hatred. I'm going to go ahead and read the Six of Wands reverse for y'all, okay? So let's go ahead and read the Six of Wands reverse. Hold on. I just felt some type of energy leave my live stream. Confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. You can feel it. You don't have to see it. You can feel it. Because they know that this is the truth right here. You could just feel this sneaky, underhanded suspicion. Somebody lurking in the background with a lot of suspicion. Oh, what they going to say? What they say? What they say? Trying to find out information so they could use to try to get away with more bullshit. Man, get out of here, bro. That's something that's already seen. I'm telling you right now. You think you're getting away with this judgment reverse here. But I'm going to tell you right now with this hermit card here, you've been attacking the spiritual healers here or the tarot readers with this bullshit. This is what's on an investigation. You can feel like somebody is just behind the scenes, bro. You can feel this negative. It's like a negative suspicion energy. Somebody with a lot of suspicion here. Why are they even listening to start with? Why are they even in this energy to start with? Because they know they've been doing something underhanded and deceptive to somebody that's genuine, and they're going to get caught here. They think that they're running and getting away, but there's all kind of evidence linking it to this individual here that's been doing this underhanded activity here with some type of recorders with the judgment reverse. I'm getting something that's being evaluated and you're being watched very closely here. But it's this individual that has been doing this that's being evaluated and watched very closely at your job. And it looks like to me somebody is being found guilty at your workplace here that's been trying to do this to you. They're uncovering who this is behind all this chaos here. They're going to get to the bottom of it, and this is not going to go back on you. It's going to backfire on them that's been doing that. I'm telling you. It's just a matter of time, bro. This is a surprise. This is a surprise because these are the type of arrogant individuals that never think that something's going to happen to them. They never think that they're going to get caught because they're too busy trying to run in the skies here. But little do they know there's something right here, bro, that literally looks like to me somebody being found guilty, putting their hands up, a female and a male here. Other people with it, though. It don't have to be just them. There's other people with it here. With the Six of Wands reversed. Six of Wands reverse is failure, lack of achievement, recognition, support, confidence, endurance, losing, disadvantage, disgrace. Some of you out there could have been going through some form of false disgrace. It says being hunted, ill will, mob, pack mentality, treachery. Have you say that disloyalty, disappointment, broken promises, being a follower, weakness, fame hungry, diva, arrogant, egotistical, pride before a fall, unsuccessful campaign. So this is an unsuccessful campaign when it comes to somebody trying to smear campaign your character here. Also trying to make your character look bad, but yet this is you the whole time as an entrepreneur, an emperor or empress here. You could also be a Queen of Cups too. Somebody could be being taught a lesson here to uncover a lot of things about themselves too in the process. Somebody may have a little more experience than the individual here, and they may be showing them what's really going on with the Emperor card here. So somebody could definitely be a man that has been going through this. That's a spiritual healer, a tarot reader here. That's a business individual that's doing the right thing at their job, and yet this is what's been going on here repetitively with the Six of Wands reverse. It says in a general context, the Six of Wands reverse represents losing, failure, lack of achievement, recognition, endurance, confidence, or support. When reversed, it is a minor arcana card of mob or Mac mentality, being a follower or being hunted. This right here will be the type of energy. Being attacked by this type of like this is like some type of smear campaign. It says it indicates that someone is being arrogant, egotistical, hungry, or a diva. However you say that word is D-I-V-A. Diva, whatever it is, and that pride comes before a fall. The Six of Wands reverse signifies disadvantage, disgrace, disloyalty, treachery, however you say that word, bro, and broken promises. It can also represent ill will, disappointment, instability, weakness, and unsuccessful campaigns and losing battles. So I'm going to tell you right now what has been going on. Some of you out there has been going through, there could also be somebody also with a public platform that is trying to do this because they're egotistical and arrogant, trying to project something back off on you, and yet this is the individual that's going to be found guilty for doing this to you. That's what I'm getting here. Because you're just simply more experienced at something than somebody else, and they was hating on this the whole time, and yet being two-faced with the Seven of Swords here. They keep on being two-faced, and they keep on giving off red flags that they're the ones that was doing this to you here. But I'm telling you, it's like each and every time they try to attack you with some form of subliminal message, this right here is just one step closer to building something on this individual. Because that's more on them, not you, because you had a lot of false accusations and reports made against you here with the judgment. Or it could have just been one false report here that could have been put in to possibly try to have these individuals triggered. But yet what it's doing is it's reversing. There's a reversing energy here with the world reverse. It's reversing and going back to their platform. If this individual has something, they can have less followers than you. This can also be going back to somebody that's on some type of public platform that is fame hungry, arrogant, egotistical, that keeps on trying to do things. This is reversing back up onto this individual is what I'm getting. That's the type of energy I'm getting. You are coming clean here and clear because something is being seen that whoever this individual is don't have great work ethic at all, and they're not doing what you're doing. They're the exact opposite of what you're doing at your job. So what gives this individual the right to try to attack these individuals at their workplace environment when they don't even have the same category in this workplace position? If this is online here, if this is an online platform, you have complete different, there's like a different atmosphere here. You're doing something completely, you could be a spiritual healer and a tarot reader. This individual has a complete different thing. That's the exact opposite of that. That's what I'm getting here. It don't even fit in with you. Like whatever is going on here don't even fit in with what you're doing at your job. So why are they continuously trying to come against you, bro? Don't make any sense. Because you're a threat to this individual. You're a threat because your skills are literally being seen by the hermit. Your skills, bro, are literally being seen. You're being seen to be doing something right. And yet, whatever you're calling out and whatever you're being guided to protect yourself from, and what you've been standing up against is literally finding these individuals guilty and what they've been doing against you. And they don't like that. That's why they continuously and relentlessly don't want to give up on trying to protect the lies that they told about you and some type of facade that is being seen straight through with this hermit here. I'm telling you. And whoever this arrogant individual is that may have some type of, like, they may have some type of, I'm telling you why this is going on, because they don't have as much support as you do. And you're actually doing something great while they're not. With the Three of Pentacles reversed, this could be the total of 3 people, don't have to be. That could be in this workplace environment that's just highly intimidated by your gifts. And the more this individual tries to make subliminal messages towards these individuals, the more guiltier it's finding them, bro, because they're going to find them in, how can I say, they're going to find them guilty of this judgment reversed here. Something about being evaluated and being watched, but that wasn't supposed to be done to you because it was being done for underhanded purposes in order to destroy you because they're not as successful as you are. And you're literally seen as a threat by these individuals that's been trying to do that to you. Your success is a threat simply because they feel like they're losing here. And that's exactly what's happening, because what they've been trying to do to you behind the scenes is a loser type of mentality. The minute somebody tries to one up or tries to manipulate or tries to do anything that is trying to destroy somebody's character and reputation, that is a loser, bro. That is a loser. So they're exactly who they're being seen to be here. Just like you are, but you being seen to be genuine. You being seen to be very powerful. And this individual right here, these individuals that's been trying to do something are being seen exactly for what they are. That's why it's reversing on to them. This is also a backfiring energy right here too, with the Tower reverse. This is reversing, going back to them, and literally catching somebody's attention to see who this is that is going to be found guilty of doing this to you. Look like to me, a female is right here. Been depicted with blonde hair. They can have kind of tannish skin, like reddish tannish skin or whatever. And we literally have a male here. Don't have to be though, but yet this is what's going on here. Right here. And this is something right here that's being seen by the hermit. The spotlight's on these individuals right here. It's not on you. Because whatever the situation was, it reversed on them. With the world reversed here, it reversed on them. Because you're being seen to be telling the truth about a situation. You could also be seen to be telling the truth about a twin flame connection or some type of soulmate connection with a water sign for some of you, or a fire sign here, like Gemini. So the individuals that could have been going through a situation like this could strongly be indication of Gemini. You could have been going through this. Scorpio, Virgo, and an Aries male here. Don't have to be an Aries male, but this could just be in regards to a man here. That's a leader. That's a strong leader here. Could be a female too. The exact opposite of the Emperor is the Empress, okay? Because we do have a lady here. Lady? You already know I got to say that. Lady? Lady? So anyways, you could be a lady here that's still in the Queen of Cups energy, but this is giving me the vibes of genuine vibes. Something about genuine. So whoever you are, that's a Queen of Cups. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here. You could also be a Scorpio feminine here is what I'm getting. You could be a Scorpio feminine that could have been going through this. This is giving me heavy vibes of Scorpio energy here. You could be a Scorpio feminine that could have been going through this. And you could be highly compatible with another water sign. That's a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Possibly compatible with another Scorpio here. Don't have to be, or it could be a Cancer or Pisces here. You may be giving this individual a form of guidance to protect them from the situation. I'm going to tell you right now, whoever you are out there that's giving guidance, they're listening to you. They're listening to you because they know that you're genuine enough to actually trust. There could be a feminine here. There could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces feminine that could be giving some form of advice. Could possibly be a Scorpio feminine that could be giving advice here. Somebody may be paying attention to what's really going on. That's what I'm getting here. Definitely Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces very heavily here. There could also be a Virgo giving some type of advice too. There could be a Virgo bringing something to the light here about what's really been going on with this black magic bullshit. And this individual speaks their truth, bro. They speak their mind. They don't give a damn if they're alone either, because they're not looking to have all these people around them. They could care less. This is a Virgo that could care less. So a Virgo may be helping on this situation. A Scorpio may be helping on this situation. And the Aries male here may be helping on a situation. There could be a total of 3 individuals here that are actually genuine and authentic that has been going through all this right here that may be helping on a situation, and they're telling the truth here. They're telling the truth here. They're literally leading these individuals to see what's really going on that was trying to cause destruction to their living situation at this job. If they're online, this is what's being uncovered here. There's a illegal business working against these individuals, trying to bring towers to their life. And it's right here with people that don't even have the same position as them, but yet they may be on the same platform. Let's say if this is Facebook, this could be Instagram, this could be YouTube. They could be on the same platform, but they don't have the same work ethic as these individuals do here. Because that's what separates these energies. So what gives them the right to try to attack these individuals right here? That's what's under investigation. And they also know about the black magic and witchcraft being put on these clairvoyants here too. I'm going to tell you that right now. Because this is their underhanded, covert way to get away, to try to think that they're getting away with doing something right here. But little does these individuals know you're a lot more smarter, a lot more intellectual, and you know exactly what is going on because you see through everything right here. Just like you're bringing to these individuals awareness here to help them see exactly what the hell is going on, who's been trying to cause chaos and destruction to your living situation, to your job, to individuals that genuinely support you. They're going to have this removed from your workplace. I'm telling you, this individual is going to be removed from this position from doing this to you. I promise you. I'm not really getting arrested vibes here, but I'm definitely getting something that's being removed. Like these individuals that's been doing this to you will be removed from this workplace here. They will be removed from something. I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, they're starting to uncover a lot of things of what has been going on here, and you're not the problem here. You're not the one causing trouble in this workplace. It's the individuals that are jealous of your work ethics here, because you got great skill, you got great work ethic compared to these individuals that's not even doing the same thing as you. So why are they doing this shit to you here? Why? Because they're clearly intimidated because you be speaking some truth on something that they're trying to keep as a cover up, like they covering something up when it comes to something here. And yet they're trying so hard here to attack you because what you're doing for your job literally feels like an attack to them because you're speaking the truth, bro. You're speaking the truth. You speaking the truth. And yet this is what's intimidating, because the truth is disintegrating and destroying a false sense of security and a foundation that was built off of straight up lies and destroying other people's foundation to possibly make a living off of it. And yet you ain't had to do none of this in order to obtain your stability. You was actually doing things the right way, and yet they had the nerve to try to do this to you. Because just like I said before, this is the loser type of mentality here. And if they don't want to be seen as a loser, don't be a fucking loser, straight up. Because attacking other people to get to the top, that's the type of energy I'm getting. Attacking innocent people to get to the top, you will never reach the top that way. You're gonna get exactly what's coming to you here. Whoever was involved here, these individuals are gonna get exactly what's coming to them. trying to attack innocent individuals that's minding their own business, that's not even worried about whatever the situation is, and yet this right here is what's being seen. They would never reach the top. They would never, some of these individuals could be losing people with the Six of Wands reverse. People could be unsubscribing from some type of platform here, whether it's Facebook. They could be losing followers on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. That's another part of their karma too, with the Six of Wands reverse, because some people are definitely seeing through the truth here. They don't support this individual because they know that they're trying to attack you. It's literally like every time you put a message out there that is actually very genuine and authentic, that can have people moving forward, here comes this other energy trying to throw some type of subliminal thing towards you, and yet you may not even be paying attention to that, but there's somebody else that is, because you're not worried about this individual. You ain't even giving this individual the time of day because you're not subscribed to them. You're not worried about what's being done. But there's somebody right here that's looking at they're looking at what you're doing, and they're going back to what they're doing, and they're literally seeing that they're playing the victim to their own bullshit that they created here. And it's also going to bust them in some type of illegal program, bro. I'm telling you, with this Hermit card on this Tower reversed, this right here was done in order to create instability to somebody's work environment, to their stability, their financial stability, and to their security. This is what's been done here to somebody. But yet what I'm looking at here is you're not even following this individual, bro. You're not even subscribed to this individual. You don't even know what's being posted, but there's somebody that does. That's what's coming through the energy. It's this individual that knows. This is giving me the vibes of an investigator. They know what somebody is trying to do to you, bro, because everything that's being directed towards you with the Six of Wands reverse, and yet I'm getting the vibes that somebody's trying to direct something towards you as if you're directing something, but yet there's manipulation. This individual, bro, every step of the way that they do this here, it's literally pulling them closer and closing in on who's been causing this chaos in the work environment here. This is a very toxic work environment that some of you out there has been going through. And you could be a Scorpio feminine that could have been going through this, an Aries masculine, also a Gemini feminine, and a Cancer or Pisces feminine too here that's been going through that. We also have Virgo here. We have Scorpio, where they could be male, female. So we have Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Aries, and Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. We also have Taurus, Virgo. Taurus and Virgo. We also have Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Scorpio, which is the 4 fixed signs with the world reversed. So you could be one of these signs that could have been experiencing delays at your job. People refusing to walk away from you here, but you're also refusing to walk away from your job here. You're refusing to stand hard in your power and to stay because something is guiding you to stay, because you're protected from a situation. With the Hermit here, you're protected here. You're protected from something going through because they clearly are now seeing, or they will be seeing into further what has been going on here that's going to lead them straight to some type of platform here with somebody that may have a lower amount of subscribers or followers than you that has been doing this here. That's been working against you and trying to twist things against you. And you literally having other people to work against you too here. Why these individuals are working against you to start with? Why are they trying to do this to start with? Ain't this a form of bullying and harassment? This is covert harassment. And yet I'm also getting it. These individuals literally got the nerve to try to say you harassing them. You trying to make shit towards them or whatever, or you trying to do shit towards them. They the ones that's hating on you, that's coming in your vicinity, and yet being intimidated by what you do for your job. So how is it you doing something to them when they were doing something to you and they getting people to work against you? You're not the one that's getting people to work against them. They are the ones that's literally intimidated by whatever you calling out. And they want to try to keep you quiet with the judgment reversed. But yet, this is them with the 7 of Swords sneaking around in disguise. This is hidden enemies card here. Hidden enemies that once could have tried to masquerade themselves in your camp, which are representing your vicinity, your workplace environment. They could have once tried to masquerade themselves as if they was a supporter. But yet they was wearing a mask the whole time. This is one of the individuals that was involved that working against you with the Three of Pentacles reversed. I'm telling you, and that's what's going to get caught up here. So why would they be sitting there trying to do all this to you whenever you're not even bothering these individuals? You're just living your own life. You living your best life. You don't have the time for this petty drama. You don't have to work against anybody to get where you are. But these individuals got to do something underhandedly in order to try to reach the top. That's what I'm getting. But this right here, bro, is going to get them with a loss. Possibly public humiliation. And to get their shit taken down for what they've been doing to innocent people that's not bothering them. And these innocent people, they're literally trying to look at them as if they're attacking them for standing up for themselves. And it's like a never-ending, there's like a never-ending argument here back and forth, but yet they're wrong. They're dead wrong at doing this to you here. And yet you are clearly calling something out to the detailed form. You calling something out to the detailed form. Well, if they don't want to continue to argue back and forth, they had no business doing this to you in the first place because they know they're guilty. And every time they try to direct something possibly towards you that you don't know about, that this individual knows about, the more guiltier there are for some type of something to do right here, bro, with some type of evaluation or something being, well, I'm going to read the judgment reversed. They're being watched for doing this to you. If these individuals don't want their energy read, if you're somebody that's a spiritual healer or a tarot reader, if they don't want their energies read, they simply need to stay from around your workplace environment, because the more they try to do to you, the more it's going to come through your abilities. That's common sense. That's common sense. Straight up liars, bro, trying to manipulate their way out of some type of karma that they're well going to face here for doing this to you, for trying to cause a lot of instability and possibly try to get you in trouble or have somebody look in on you, but yet it's reversing onto them and literally getting them seen to be exactly who they are. Something about something illegal being ran against you, and this is going to get shut down real quick, I promise you. Because they know you be calling out the truth here with the hermit here. But I'm telling you, why would they have the spotlight on these individuals throwing their hands up right here? It's literally somebody catching on to what's been going on. Somebody has insight. Insight also represents, when it comes to this situation right here, what I pulled earlier and investigated, family being investigated. Don't have to be family. It could be just a group of individuals right here with the Six of Wands reversed. But they look at each other as if they family trying to come up against you. Because you may be alone throughout the situation. So they try to gather together because they think that they have some type of bond there by trying to come up against you like that. But yet at the same time, there's a reason why I picked up being investigated. And the hermit, that's all about insight. That would be under the spotlight at the same time. Something's under the spotlight here with somebody that has been, there's a feminine here that's got her hands up. And there's also a masculine on the other end right here. And we have like, how can I say this? There's something going on here with these energies right here. But this is giving me the vibes of being found guilty. Look at that. You see how they look freaked out? Some of these individuals could look like this, bro, for real. Look at this. I don't know if my camera could zoom into that. Even though it's been depicted as animated, it's kind of like an animated version. But the imagery of this card is catching my attention because of this right here with the hermit. Because something told me to look behind that hermit card, and this right here would be the spotlight. Something's under the spotlight. And why would their hands be up? If this is an investigation, then why would the spotlight be right there shining on a situation and yet their hands being thrown up like that? This is giving me the vibes of freeze. Put your hands behind your back. That's what I'm getting here. This is guilty. Guilty. These individuals trying to throw rocks and hide their hands, but their hands have been caught because of all the rocks that they threw here. Look at that. All the rocks that they have threw at your foundation, they've been caught red-handed. Look at the hands being kind of reddish tint. They're caught red-handed here at what they've been doing to you. I'm telling you, this is one of your hidden enemies here that's been trying to disguise themselves in your workplace as some type of supporter. But this is what they was all that time with the Six of Wands reverse. They wasn't really a supporter. They was a hater, and yet it's being shown here, and it's also being shown to this individual right here because they're looking in on is what I'm getting. And this could be interpreted as throwing stones right here and trying to hide their hands, but the hands are clearly open here. And what did you have in front of that? You have the hermit here that's been seen under the spotlight. They know who's been throwing stones at your foundation, which will represent false complaints, fraudulent claims, and whatever it is that's been doing this to you, and yet got the nerve to try to throw something back off on an innocent person. And yet it's also been uncovered that they have a complete different thing that they do at their job when it comes to you. So why are they throwing rocks at your foundation to start with here? They want to know about that. Why are you sitting there throwing rocks at somebody's foundation, which is an analogy, throwing stones and hiding their hands. All the stones that was through here backfired and caught them up here. Or it's going to catch them up. That's how I'm interpreting these energies. So let's go ahead and see the judgment reversed. It says poor logic, poor hasty judgment, self-doubt, stagnation. But this is the Tower Guide. I'm going to read the Tower Guide version because it's the most accurate version right here. When you go to this page, it's going to be purple. Okay, purple, pinkish, or whatever. Okay, so judgment reverses indecisiveness, self-doubt, malicious gossip. So you've been gossiped about here. Malicious gossip, lack of self-awareness, unwillingness to learn karmic lessons, unfair blame, false accusations. Just like I said, false accusations. That's judgment reverse. Check it out. Check it out. False accusations. That's the judgment card reverse right here. What it go and do? Then it says, in a general context, the judgment tower card reverse can signify that you are allowing fear and self-doubt to hold you back from making the decisions necessary to move forward in a positive direction. This is the general meaning, though. Now is the time to take action. If you delay, you may lose the opportunities available to you. But something was trying to delay you due to a lot of false accusations and malicious gossip. It also says alternative. How can you say that? How do they say this? Alternately, or how you say that alternately, this major arcana card in a reverse position can be a sign that you may be refusing to learn the karmic lessons of the past. Or you may be reapproaching yourself for past mistakes so much that you are unable to see the lesson to be learned from those mistakes. Judgment reverse can also be a sign that you are taking your focus off your own shortcomings by being overly critical of others or engaging in malicious gossip. That's who these individuals was that was doing this, and they keep on doing something about some type of platform here that was guilty of doing this to you for misjudging you and gossiping about you. That's a smear campaign with the Six of Wands reverse. That's why it's reversing back off on these individuals while you coming clean of all this. They clearly know that people are working against you here. This is enemies behind your back working against you here. That's exactly what it is. They're trying to disguise themselves at one time, but yet they've been called here to be an enemy because they're a hater the whole time. But anyways, it says, this will only lead you to trouble. Try to put the focus back on fixing the issue in your own life rather than judging other people for their mistakes. It can also indicate that others are being overly judgmental or critical of you or blaming you for something that wasn't your fault. Exactly my point. False accusations. It says, don't let those people influence your decisions. Rise above the drama. Exactly what I've been saying, but trying to create drama around a workplace situation, all because somebody could do the right thing while these individuals are just straight up haters, bro. But yet, literally, this hatred right here could get these individuals in trouble, bro. I'm telling you. With how much was really done to you. Karma coming back. You know what I'm saying? Karma gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it says this will only lead you to trouble. Try to put the focus back on fixing the issues in your own life rather than your own life, not wife. I'm talking too fast. I'm excited because these cards actually got logical meaning. I said wife. Wife. Trying to put what I said Trying to put the focus back on fixing the issues in your own wife. That's what I said. I meant to say life, not wife. Life, damn it. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that was funny as hell. Let's go ahead and continue with the read. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, it says it can also indicate that others are being overly judgmental or critical of you or blaming you for something that wasn't your fault. Don't let those people influence your decisions. Rise above the drama and focus on doing what you want to do. Judgment reverse can also indicate a legal matter or court case will be resolved, but in an unjust or unfair matter. So something is telling me they could have possibly tried to get some type of legal case to go against you here by involving themselves in a lot of malicious gossip, slander, smear campaign, and also making false reports against you, which are representing fraudulent claims here. That would be all in alignment with the judgment reversed here. And don't even think about throwing that black magic and energy manipulation towards this read, because you will not manipulate the message. I cancel it, reject it, rebuke it, and repel it. I repel it in Jesus' mighty name. Get out of here. That's how you repel that energy. It's basically like the noise, the sound from it is like a wash away mechanism. Like that. It's a washing away mechanism. Everybody got their own ways of neutralizing the energy, but that's one of the ways to do it. That's the simplest way right there. You just clap 3 times and at a washing motion like that. It gets the energy away like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for this read here. With this judgment reverse, and this is all linking it to what has been going on behind the scenes, that something is being seen clearly for what it is with the hermit. That's what I'm getting with all this energy here. So some of you out there could be a genuine messenger with this page of cups here. You could be a genuine messenger that could have been given the messages out there. Okay. But there's definitely something going on here that's clearly seen here. Somebody's not in this energy. It's in reverse. Somebody's in this energy of what's been going on here with the 7 of Swords. Bro, I'm telling you, just that simple tactic right there, just release the energy, like it sent it back. It's like a wash away mechanism. Because that loud noise, it stirs up the energy, and it just, what it does is it releases it like that. If it's trying to interfere, whatever, you just clap 3 times and do that washing mechanism like that. I'm also getting a round of applause, something about a round of applause too. That's what I'm getting. Somebody like applause you, like that clapping motion. Some of you out there are going to receive some type of public victory here in regards to this right here. That's like 3 times, you're out. You're out. It's like this is strikes here too, like 3 times, you're out of here. So this individual has been warned a total of 3 times, possibly something about 3 times they've been warned, and it's just enough is enough, bro. Like, leave you alone. Leave you alone. When you tell somebody, leave you alone, to just go about their business, or you could have not told the individual that. You could have just tried to just be in your power. You was in your power, focusing on your job all this time, and here they are, continuously, continuing. I'm going to tell you right now, whoever this public figure is that's been going through this, that's on a public platform, that has been minding their own business, they're coming clean. You won't be doing shit to this individual. You're not. Because a hermit card is here. That's what it is. So to the ones out there on these fake accounts, I'll be very aware and cautious of that, bro. That wouldn't be a smart thing to do on some of these individuals that's on a platform right here. Because this individual that's on a platform don't have anything to be in fear of. They don't have anything to be worried about. It's what's been going on here with the 6 of Wands reverse. So there's something that's definitely being seen here with the Hermit card. Let me go ahead and clarify the Hermit card. I got it to clarify this major arcana. So this is a major arcana here, which it holds a lot of power involved in this read right here. A lot of deception in regards to somebody trying to do something. It's somebody's job, it's somebody's stability, somebody's home, somebody getting hated on, somebody going through a smear campaign, a lot of fake accounts, people not wanting to leave this individual alone, and yet trying to throw things back up on this individual, make them look bad, but it's turning out and reversing onto them that they was the enemies the whole time here, being in disguise, trying to get an innocent person in trouble, and yet this is them. It's going to backfire, bro, I'm telling you. They're going to get stopped here. I'm telling you, it's a matter of time. Just wait. You be a guy to be patient right here, because this is no longer in your hands. They're taking it upon themselves to correct the situation for you. Some of you are going through an injustice at your job. Why is the Hermit card here, Holy Spirit? Why is the Hermit card here? Why is the Hermit card here? Clarify the Hermit energy. The Empress reverse and the Ten of Swords here with the Seven of Swords. This is Libra Taurus energy with these swords. And this could have been a Libra that could have been betrayed somebody over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That could be being seen by this Hermit card here. We have the Two of Cups here. Libra Taurus energy with the Ten of Swords, the Empress reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Heavy Libra vibes. So what's going on with this Hermit energy right here, Holy Spirit? Somebody could also be a mother figure, but a bad mother figure with the Empress reverse. A bad mother figure that is going to be found guilty for betraying somebody is what I'm getting. And a lot of other people tagging along right with her to betray this individual. Why is the Hermit card here, Holy Spirit? The Eight of Swords. It don't look too good here. It don't look too good because this is going to lead to an arrest of a feminine getting arrested, several of them. Seven of Swords here. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody right here. This could be building a case. Somebody inside of a investigator building a case. This is somebody in a vest here, like inside of a vest, like invest, you get it? Invest a gator building a case. Or somebody causing delays here with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Somebody's clearly aware of what's been causing somebody delays at their job with the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody could also work alone. That could be a Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, a Scorpio that could work alone here. Possibly a Virgo too that could work alone. That's being protected here. They are, yeah, this right here, bro, is under investigation with the Six of Wands reverse. This has something to do with somebody's destiny being continuously attacked here by somebody going through a smear campaign. A lot of fake accounts trying to impersonate this individual's character and everything. The Two of Wands reverse, these individuals had a plan to do something, but their plans are backfiring. We have the Magician reversed here. This is a lot of heavy manipulation being done here too. We have the Empress card, Lady. We also have the Hierophant here. This could be in regards to a spiritual advisor here that's very, very genuine. This could be a Taurus feminine. That could be a spiritual advisor that could have been going through this too. Don't have to be, but this is definitely in regards to a spiritual advisor here. That something has been trying to literally steal their destiny from them while doing all of this to them, by putting black magic on them. I'm telling you right now, bro, this is being investigated of witches here that's going to be charged here. I don't see them being charged as a witch, but they are aware these individuals doing black magic on this individual continuously. And they was the ones that was doing things that was very karmic in order to try to get some type of fortune off this individual's destiny by doing this to them. And yet something has been spotted. Somebody is actually genuine and has a lot of spiritual development that has had the power to combat these karmic energies and to expose what has really been going on here in regards to the situation to help this individual with a case here with the Eight of Pentacles. So they could be building, like somebody could literally be helping somebody build a case here against all this by using their spiritual development skills to the extreme. You could be a Taurus here, a Taurus feminine that could be helping. King of Wands reversed here. A lot of bullying going on, a lot of bullying, a lot of harassment. Definitely a lot of bullying going on here. Yeah, Four of Swords. You have nothing to be concerned about though with the Four of Swords. It's also been seen that you haven't been bothering these individuals. This is giving me the signs of like you're not even giving it no attention or feeding into it or going out there trying to message these individuals or do any of that. You have been to yourself here. The Four of Cups reversed. We also had the Three of Wands here. This could have been people that was collaborating together at a distance against you. We also have the High Priestess reversed. The secrets are coming out here about what has been causing you delays on this platform right here, why you've been going through all this. We also have the Knight of Cups here. It's been uncovered that you do get your messages from the spirit realm, like you get your messages from God here with the Hierophant. This can literally be very enthusing, like they're very enthused by your gifts here. They could be very intrigued by your gifts, and they know that you're very authentic here at what you do. The Death card reverse, Scorpio energy. They also have information on these individuals trying to end something for you. You could be a Scorpio that could have been going through this. This was the plan here to try to end things for you. But this is going to end with you having a peace of mind here. That's the truth. You're going to be having a peace of mind. And this is something that you may not see right now. You can't physically see this, but you can spiritually. It's like you can spiritually tune in to see what's going on here. Even though there's a lot of manipulation going on spiritually too, you can tune in to something that you are being protected here from something. With the Hierophant, your intuition may be helping you on a situation to have you, like your intuition revealing you to a lot of secrets, a lot of things that you may be guided to tell in order to show these individuals that you are actually legit here. But this is something that you cannot physically see though. But they can physically see you. They can physically see you. But yet the only connection you have is the spirit world of the higher power giving you specific messages and downloads to help you. And some of you out there may be putting it out there, but it's like it's okay for you to do that because at the same time, they're literally seeing that you're actually legitimate here. You actually are legitimate, bro. Like they're clearly seeing who they try to screw with when it comes to you here. And you're nothing of what these individuals have tried to say about you either. So that would be defamation of character charge. You straight up had your character drugged through the mud, bro. Like you being destroyed. Your reputation being destroyed with a lot of manipulation. They're also aware of who the dark magicians are coming against your natural gifted abilities here. This is also combating this manipulative energies that's trying to come up against you. They also are aware of these individuals that try to defamate your character and put you through a smear campaign, or the dark magicians that try to take your destiny from you through black magic and doing evil sacrifices against you that could get these individuals in trouble. I'm also hearing something to do with animal cruelty here, because we literally have a horse in reverse. They could have harmed a horse or something to do with an animal, like something about animal cruelty has been committed here too. When it regards to trying to do things, bro, I'm telling you, this is sinister here. This is dirty of what these individuals did try to do to your destiny here. And it was done to try to cause you a bunch of stagnation with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. But they're clearly aware of what's been causing these delays here. What's been trying to block your destiny. It's a bunch of dark magicians gathering together. So that would explain the difference here. You're highly successful as a form of spiritual development, a spiritual leader, religious leader. This could be a form of some type of spiritual advisor, spiritual mentor. And it's completely different than what these individuals are doing at their job. Because they're not seen to be doing what you're doing. There's a distinct difference here at what's going on. And I'm going to tell you why they don't have these same abilities or the same work ethic as you do, because they have to manipulate shit in order to get to the top. They have to manipulate things in order to reach the top, but they're not going to reach that milestone of success because it was built off a false sense of security and a false foundation through manipulation with the magician reverse. But it don't matter how much manipulation is done, higher power still has you protected here. Still has you protected because once again, the secrets are out about what has been causing you delays here, but yet you can look towards things getting better. The sun shining again to melt all this darkness off of your destiny, because that's what's going to happen. You have nothing to be concerned about with the Four of Swords here. You're not going to be rejected. This manipulation is not going to have enough power to stop this right here. I got news for them. Somebody's still working on it. I don't care how much black magic. And it's also being used, just like I said earlier, to cause delays for these individuals to stop working on something. It don't matter. They got all the time in the world because of how much was done to you. They got all the time in the world. They got all the time in the world. Just like they had all this time to spend all these restless nights, because there's no rest for the wicked, correct? All these restless nights to manipulate a situation in order for it to backfire upon them and end things for them. With the death card reverse here. They're clearly putting in all this work, working overtime with the magician reverse. And yet somebody right here working overtime too in order to stop this for you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, bro, when these individuals are stopped physically, then this right here will end with the magician reverse. Because they won't have the tools or the connection to, like, if they was using, like, committing animal cruelty or whatever they was doing in order to try to hurt you spiritually, they won't have access to any of that because they're going to be put in a straight up room with nothing. That's prison right there. I'm telling you, bro. Just when these individuals are trying to work overtime and manipulate the situation, keep on hating on you and showing their hatred literally on a platform towards you, it's all good, bro. Let me tell you something. Because there's somebody right here that's working on all this right here. Yeah. We see. So this will link it to family being, people being investigated for black magic, witchcraft. This is witchcraft. Magician reverses black magic manipulation. I'm going to literally read the magician reverse. Check this out. This is magic. Because if you eliminate, where's the word at? You can't really see it on this card. If you eliminate this, the I-A-N, it says magic. It's in reverse. Black magic. This literally right here, magic, light magic. This is manifestation dash magic because it's the magician. It's magic in reverse, which you're representing. Negative magic, black magic. Because a negative sign, I'm telling you. So let's go ahead and read the magician reverse. But this is also due to manipulation too. Manipulate. It don't matter how much manipulation done. Truth's been seen here. You don't see it. Anyways, the magician reverse. Communication blocks, confusion, deceit, ill intentions, lack of energy. That's just a saying right there. So the magician reversed is bruh, I'm telling you, look at that. Magician reverse, manipulation, greed, unusability, untrustworthiness, trickery, conniving, cunning, lack of mental clarity. It says when the magician reverse tower card appears in a tower reading, it is a sign that you will need to be careful not to miss the opportunities coming your way. Don't allow self-doubt to stop you from seizing a moment. If it refers to a person or people, the magician, even though it says person, but this is people that's been doing this all together. It says if the magician reverse can mean that a person in your life who presents themselves, or people in your life that presents themselves as knowledgeable and trustworthy may actually be trying to use you or manipulate you. Watch out for deceitful and greedy people and be careful who you trust with this major arcana in reverse. 333 is of saying that. Thank you, Spirit. You know what I'm saying? But there's another saying with that magician reverse that's on here. Hold on. Magician reverse. It just simply means manipulation, selfishness, blocked potential, and just a lot of manipulation, but it's also dark magic here too. But somebody definitely did try to manipulate the situation at the same time while using the magic with the magician reverse. That's what that is. Somebody also try to manipulate your destiny here too, against you, whenever this is you. With the Hierophant or the High Priestess here. This is you. You can be masculine, you can be feminine. Lady. You already know I gotta say. Lady. You already know I gotta say that. Lady. But anyways, that's what I have for this energy right here. So let's go ahead and get a closing message for the person that's been going through this. What is the closing message for the person that's been going through this, Holy Spirit? Closing message for the person that's been going through this. Closing message for the person that's, yeah, look, the Hermit, and we got the Four of Swords. Some of you out there just maybe got it to chill out for a little bit and just, you can have a peace of mind. You don't have nothing to be concerned about or worried about. That's been going through that. So what do we have for the closing message? For this reading. The Knight of Cups here, the Chariot reversed, Cancer energy, the Hermit here, the Ace of Pentacles here, the Emperor. You could look forward to a new opportunity coming in, or possibly some type of reward or something. The Four of Cups here, the Eight of Swords reversed. You're freed from all of this right here with the Eight of Swords reversed. You're being freed from a situation where you feel like you may feel like there's a lack of control here. But yet, this is out of your control here is what I'm getting. You're definitely freed from the situation with the Eight of Swords reverse here. We have the Ace of Wands reverse. What you thought was a missed opportunity really is not. The Strength card, I see some of y'all out there becoming more stronger and believing in yourself and believing in your potential here. You're being guided to keep on pushing through all this because you will be able to get through these hard times here. I see your life being back balanced with the Two of Pentacles here. There's just something about balance here. The Nine of Wands here. You're being guided to keep on standing your ground with the Nine of Wands here. The Knight of Wands. You may be guided to take off your job for a little bit, to spend some time to yourself, to enjoy yourself. Don't worry about these lies with this misinformation I was told, because you're protected from that. We also have, yeah, just like I said, you don't have to worry about something right here working in somebody's favor, because something has been seen for what it is here. But some of you out there may be guided to take some time off your job here. Page of Swords here. What I'm simply getting here is you're protected from a situation. You're going to come out of this situation a lot stronger than what you already are, because of due to how much you really push through everything. And just like I said, some of you out there may be guided to take off for work. And some of you out there are self-employed. So if some of you out there are self-employed, you may be guided to take off from work for a little while. That's going to release a lot of burdens. But just keep on pushing through everything because your life will be balanced back out with the Two of Pentacles here. You are freed from the situation with the Eight of Swords reverse. You are free. You're being guided to have more fun in your life with the Knight of Wands. And you may be guided to have more fun in your life. I'm also getting a lot of protection here to keep you in this energy with the Eight of Swords reverse free. You're free to have fun. You're free to have a good time. And to not worry about none of this because it's not going to go through. There's an injustice not going to go through because it's been seen here. Okay? Somebody has gained the clarity on what is really going on here. Even though you may not have physical clarity, like somebody communicating with you, you still know something. Like you still are aware of something intuitively that you're free here with the Eight of Swords reverse. I wouldn't accept any new offers right now, to be honest with you. When it comes to other people out there, I wouldn't accept any new offers. I wouldn't even worry about the situation, bro. I just go out there and have a good time. That's basically what it's telling you. Go out there and have a good time. Don't even worry about this bullshit right here because you're going to be blessed here. You got a blessing coming in with this Ace of Pentacles. Possibly from the Hermit energy, you got a blessing being handed straight to you like that. You don't have to get up and do anything. You have done enough is what I'm getting here. You've done enough work. You've done enough work. You have went through enough struggles here. You have pushed through all by yourself. You have done, I just keep getting the sense that you have done enough work here. You have done enough work. You've done enough. Somebody has seen enough here with the Page of Swords here. You've done enough work. Whoever this is, bro, that be analyzed, observed behind the scenes, bro, literally sees you in this energy. You just keep going and going and going and going. You don't stop at nothing, bro. Like you remain in your power. No matter how intense the situation is, you still push through it. And they literally respect you for that. And something is like, they literally feel like you've done enough of the work. You've done enough of the work. Your work has been acknowledged and noticed here too. That's what I'm getting. You may not have to work a job a day in your life again right here after it's all said and done with for some of you out there. Because of everything that was done to you, that was just very, this was very illegal done towards you. Or you may just have more of a laid-back job, but the Emperor card here sitting in the chair, more of a laid-back job to where you don't have to work as hard here. You already put in so much hard work, bro. And this is right underneath that card. It's like you literally don't have to work as hard as you used to with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Or you may retire at a young age is what I'm getting like. So that way when you get older, you could be in this energy right here. You can enjoy yourself at a young age and still be laid back whenever you get older here. This is a foresight vision of what I'm getting. This is literally you at a young age, right? You could be in your 20s to 30s here, okay? So you could be 20s in your 20s to 30s here. And yet this is you as you get older. Like you being guided to have all the fun time you want because most people will retire at an old age. But I'm looking at somebody retiring at between the ages of 20 and 30 here. Not having to work a job a day in their life again. Or if they do work, it's not going to be as hard. I'm literally seeing somebody just out there, bro, just having a good old time. And somebody being in the energy when they get older, they don't have to worry about retiring when they're older, but they retire at a young age here, which is 20 to 30. This is how you look now. You don't have to be a male here. You could be a feminine too, but this is how you look now, right? To a man. You could look like this now. And yet when you get older, look at this. This is when you get older. Straight up white hair, bro. I'm going to tell you right now, you know what that white hair represents? Wisdom. Some of you out there can legitimately look like this when you get older. You can have blue eyes for some of you. Watch that end up looking like me. You know what I'm saying? Watch her end up looking like that. Hey, bro. Hey, white hair is awesome because that's going to remind me of Raiden off of Mortal Kombat. Raiden. Then I got the piercing blue eyes to start with that white hair. Shit. Most people don't like white hair, but bro, I always thought that was awesome. Like white hair, especially when it's long like that, shit. That represents wisdom. That represents you learned a lot, bro. You wise beyond your years. You very wise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who the big dog is now, you know what I'm saying? Who the big dog is now, you know what I'm saying? You sit back being the big dog, you know what I'm saying? The big dog right there. But anyways, shit. Some of you out there in your future, bro, like something about your future, like this is foresight vision is what I'm getting. Foresight vision. Some of you out there could end up being a father, a dad. I'm also hearing somebody gonna love you unconditionally. You can also be a feminine too. You could be a mother figure. You could end up being a mama. Mom, you know what I'm saying? Lady. And some of you out there could end up being a mother figure. A mom or a dad. You can end up being a father. For some of you that's a male, you can end up being a father. Is what I'm getting here. If some of you are a female, you can end up being a mother. This is a female here that's been depicted in this energy. You could be a Leo that can end up being a mother. Don't have to be a Leo. Lady. Somebody, you're going to end up with somebody that knows how to. If you have something like, you have like this dominant personality or whatever, like you have a very strong, intimidating personality, somebody, you're going to be with somebody that's your match to where they know how to calm things down, lady. They know how to calm things down. And this could possibly be somebody that you end up having a family with here. You know what I'm saying? Because this individual could have been by your side this whole time throughout this stressful situation or this situation right here. That was behind the scenes trying to calm you down here. Their energy trying to calm you down. This could be the same individual that you end up with. This is giving me the vibes of like mama vibes here. You got the father vibes, daddy vibes. Even though this is not the Empress energy, I'm getting like the Empress vibes here because of the same, something about, just give me like Empress vibes. That would be the mother figure, then you got the father figure. They know you a beast, bro. Whoever this is that loves you and cares about you, they know that you're a beast. They know that you're a beast. Could be a Cancer for some of you. Could be a Leo that's been watching over you. So you definitely got somebody watching over you. They just having a hard time at deciding on something with the Two of Pentacles here. But I'm telling you, bro, you have been seen to be a beast through your situation with the Strength card here. That's crazy how I've been sharing a line too. I've been sharing a lot of line on my channel here because that represents strength and courage. It represents a strong personality. You think a lion's gonna hold back, bro? You think a lion's gonna sit there when somebody tells it, oh, no, you gotta sit right there. Boy, shit. Go ahead. Well, go ahead. If somebody literally thinks they can walk up to the lion and start petting the lion and doing all that, you know what I'm saying? This could be an individual that may not be speaking to you right now. So this could be an individual that may not be speaking to you right now with the Ace of Swords reversed, but they could be paying attention. They're attracted to you with the Knight of Wands, but they definitely know that you have your guard up here. Like you're not really approachable right now because they see what all this that you're going through with the Ten of Wands here. Don't even worry about this though. You keep focusing on yourself. Somebody wants to communicate with you. You got other people out there, bro, that literally root you on that communicate with you. Don't even worry about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that y'all worried about that, but you just keep on living your life. But you also have somebody from the past here that may be observing and watching over you very closely here. And they see you as a beast, bro. Whoever this Page of Swords energy is, they see you as a beast and they're attracted to that. but they may be kind of standoffish because they know that you're not approachable at this time because of how well you have had to stand up for yourself. And they, believe it or not, bro, they're attracted to that to the extreme. This individual right here, bro, you're on their thoughts a lot. You're also on their phone a lot too, because they be looking at you through their phone, you know what I'm saying? Or they watching, you know what I'm saying? They watching. How I said that before, they watching. They watching you be in your power. This could be a new love offer here. With the Knight of Cups here, this could be somebody that has feelings for you. But anyways, let's go ahead and see. So what's this Page of Swords energy about? Yeah, somebody that wants to come back toward you here. Some of you out there, this could be a twin flame connection, a soulmate connection that you may not be in union physically right now, but somebody just can't walk away from you here that's been watching. So this is somebody that's attracted to you. But they could have been confused on whether or not if y'all both are in alignment with each other, but something's telling me y'all are. It's just something that you're going through right now. You standing your ground here. And this is somebody that refuses to walk away, even though y'all physically separated. Y'all not speaking to each other. Somebody refuses to walk away. That's what I get. They refuse to walk away and close out something here. Some of y'all, this could be a twin flame, could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, they refuse to walk away with the Eight of Cups reversed. Something about a decision. They have made a decision on something. Like they know it's not the right thing to walk away. They can feel it intuitively and spiritually. It's not the right thing to walk away, even though you may be very challenging and very aggressive at this time and standing your ground and not putting up with the bullshit. Why is the Page of Swords here? Why is the Page of Swords? To clarify the Page of Swords energy, Holy Spirit. Hold on, I'm checking the battery percentage. Oh, yeah, yep. Hold on, y'all. Gotta plug the phone in. Hold on. All right, y'all, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. My phone cut off, so I'm back. I had to plug my phone in. I was running at 30% battery life whenever I did this read, so there you go. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we clarifying this. This could be a new lover for some of you out there that's paying attention to you. Clarify this Page of Swords. The Eight of Swords here, yeah, this is somebody that continuously thinks about you all the time. They can't, yeah, exactly. They can't seem to get you off their head. I'm telling you right now, with the Nine of Swords here, they can't get you off their mind here. The Nine of Wands reversed here. We also have the Hermit here. The King of Wands reversed. We also have the Ace of Swords here. This is somebody that knows the truth about a situation with the Ace of Swords. This is somebody that's clearly unhappy with the Nine of Cups reversed. We also, they're restless here. This individual cannot rest well. Seven of Pentacles reversed here, so they definitely can't rest well. We have the Two of Wands here. We also have the Magician reversed. We also have the Tower reversed. We have the High Priestess here. You can intuitively know this individual may be looking at you. The Judgment reversed. They're also uncovering the fact that you was misjudged here with a lot of manipulation. They can intuitively know that. And this individual has been delaying some type of communication on making a decision on whether or not they want to talk to you or not because of how badly your character was defamated here. Yeah, the Magician reversed it. They know the truth on some type of manipulation. And what's going through their head is you being betrayed here. Something about you being betrayed, but the truth's coming out. This individual can also be highly intuitive here. And their intuition kept on telling them that you was being misjudged. That wasn't you behind something here, what I'm getting. That something was being heavily manipulated in order to prevent this individual from coming to you to talk to you with the Eight of Wands reversed. I'm going to tell you right now, bro, you literally do not care what the hell is going on. I'm telling you, this is bothering this individual. I mean, it's either they see the truth or not, but I'm gonna tell you right now, but they're gonna see the truth real quick when you get some type of public victory over all this situation. That's when they really gonna see that you've been telling the truth. So let them sit in the page of swords energy and be in all this right here. It don't even matter. This energy is just very irritating. When I pull this energy right here, this is irritating. Man, ain't nobody gonna go to this page of swords energy and explain jack shit to this individual. It's either they see the truth or they not, or they could just turn around and go somewhere else and just step out the fucking way. That's what it is. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, somebody knows what they're about. They're not about to be going out there explaining themselves to somebody that's not an authoritative figure. They will gladly talk to investigators. They will gladly explain their side and actually provide evidence. But when it comes to anybody else, no. I don't care if they're a new love or not. This individual just needs to stop on contemplating or whatever they're doing here. This is not a past person. I'm getting that this may be a new individual that may be in this energy, but the past person may already know that you went through this, and it's like they already know that you're telling the truth, bro. I'm telling you, a past person knows you're telling the truth. So why am I getting irritated vibes here, Holy Spirit? Because they keep on sitting in their head, they keep on sitting in their head, worried about if they're going to make the right decision by talking to you or not or whatever. They themselves could be irritated. So why am I getting irritated energy from this energy right here with the page of swords? Why am I getting irritated energy here? The magician keeps showing itself in reverse. This individual could have had some form and try to manipulate your free will to get you to talk to them, and yet it's combating and going back to them. I'm not saying that though, but they could have something about the magician reverse. Bro, man, I'm telling you right now, bro, I'm passionate about the way I call things out for what it is. You know, Two of Wands reversed, the High Priest reversed. So this is somebody that clearly knows the secrets on what has been going on here. Somebody clearly has information on what has went on. They have been ignoring their intuition continuously. They clearly see through something, but they've been ignoring their intuition, and this may be frustrating this individual. Could be a Pisces for some of you. The Four of Pentacles here, it's like this individual is hanging on to you, like trying to protect you or whatever, or trying to hold on to you. They're attracted to you. It's like they feel like you belong to them or whatever, and yet they're attracted to you in the process. They support you here with the Six of Wands here. So they could be rooting you on, but yet they have been feeling some type of blockages in their intuition. They've been ignoring their intuition here on something. Yeah, that somebody has tried to work against you here. That try to pretend to be you at this workplace environment, and it wasn't. And they may be receiving clarity on some type of platform here that wasn't you, and you protected yourself with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to get, I'm going to tell you right now, whoever this individual is, they're about to see you get a victory from the justice system, bro. How much more this individual wants to be in their head about here when you clearly speaking the truth. This is the truth here with the justice card, I'm telling you. The World card reverse. It's like this individual's going over and over and over in their head here, and they don't want to end something out. Five of Swords here. We got the Five of Swords. This could be them being agitated with the Five, because I did pick up a lot of agitated vibes. And then we have they're attracted to you with the Page of Wands here. They're attracted to you. And we also have the Seven of Pentacles here. We also have the Nine of Cups. We have the Sun reversed. We also have the King of Pentacles here, and we have the Ten of Swords reversed. So this individual could also, if they wasn't coming against you, if they wasn't involved in trying to work against you, which I'm kind of getting, they could have. In a sense, they could have, but yet you're too protected from that. Like you stood your ground relentlessly, and they're intimidated. This individual is very intimidated by your power here. And this right here, bro, shatters their ego. With the Sun card reverse, you make this individual uncomfortable in a way. But at the same time, they have feelings for you. They have a lot of passion and attraction towards you. And they also know that they couldn't do this. Like these individuals couldn't do this to you here. And you just keep on succeeding right here. You keep on succeeding over and over and over and over and over. And they know that you get good karma for the situation. This individual could also be looking back at the fact that they tried like on why their intuition was blocked here. On why they possibly couldn't get something going through with their job. Like why they could have been blocked at their job. And they could be looking back on something that they could hate the fact that they tried themselves. They tried themselves to work against you and involve some form of manipulation. And yet everything backfired to drain them and deplete them of their energy. And yet you out there continuously succeeding. That's what I'm getting here. And they know that you see through everything. It's like this individual may be kind of intimidated and agitated because you see through them. You see through them here. I guess so. You're a high priestess. You're a clairvoyant. You're going to see through things. It's like you're seeing through this bullshit situation that try to put you down, but yet you stood up for yourself. You ain't about to lay down like some punk. You're going to stand up for yourself and keep on receiving victory after victory after victory by putting the messages out there continuously and being free to go. This individual could sit back all they want to try to hang on and do all this and do all that. It's like they're hanging on to the fact that they're unhappy about something, but at the same time attracted to you. What kind of bullshit is this? That's where I was getting that vibe from, because they can't be in the ego around you. You will gladly stand up for yourself, as I say, don't even try it. Don't even try it. Don't even try to come up over here and try to pretend. Nah. Don't even try it. I'm telling you. I guess so. Instead of it, they're going to be looking deep into what the fuck they invested. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, damn, somebody is telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? How much more truth there needs to be said before this individual can literally see what's really going on, that this is actually the situation that is occurring against you, that try to go against you, and yet you out there succeeding. Like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? What he gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What he gonna do? This individual could also be, it's like they are intimidated by the fact that you can make it on your own too. But it's like they don't want to let you go though for some odd reason. This individual does not want to let you go. It's like, no, mine. But they haven't spoken to you yet. It's like they feel like you're too free here with the Knight of Wands here, but they're not used to people that are not controlling. This individual is used to people that are control freaks, that love to try to get this individual's attention, to try to beg to get their attention, and to try to beg and plead and stuff like that to get their attention. And you are somebody that can't be held back like that. It's like, what? You triggering this individual's ego. You trigger the fuck out of this person. Good. That's the only way you're going to transform. Page of Swords. You know what I'm saying? Let them keep watching. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They don't like the fact that you trigger them, but yet they like it any fucking ways. What kind of, bro? It's like they don't like it, then they like it. They don't like it, then they like it. They back and forth type shit. Like, not really a back and forth with the Two of Pentacles energy. They're right here dead focused on, you trigger this individual out their ego. Like, you see through the illusions here with the Seven of Cups reverse. You see through them. And it's like you trigger them by you being free, you being alone, and you not being like everybody else. And possibly them not being able to manifest you in their life through trying to do something involving some type of workplace environment, but yet they wasn't against you like these other individuals was, is what I'm getting. And yet you still didn't take action towards them because it's not your place. It's not your place. It's not your place. This individual needs to learn how to take action. And you're challenging this individual to that, and they don't like that, but yet they like it anyways. It's like, as much of a challenge that you are, bro, as much as you stand up for yourself, as much as they try to not like it, they try to hate it. It's like, like that. Like you're fucking hard-headed. What they are hard-headed. They're the ones that's hard-headed. They're the ones that's hard-headed, not trusting their damn intuition to cut something out and to stop. And they do it in secret, but yet you know the secrets. With the high priestess reverse, you know the secrets. You know what I'm saying? And you could be putting the messages out. That right there, that's what they don't like. You could be putting the messages out. It's like it's blowing their cover. It's like, well, maybe they're the problem. And they are. Because they haven't made no ounce of investment and trying to get to know you and trying to get to conversate with you. And yet they like you. They're attracted to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really getting this a past person here, to be honest with y'all. I'm not getting past energy at all. Even though I don't have the ace, we did see the ace of cups, but that wasn't a card that was pulled here in this 15 card spread. But you trigger this individual out the ego and they feel like they can't let go. Like they can't let go of the fact that even though you do trigger them, they're attracted to you and you inspire them. And they could be looking back off on something, as I say that, they're looking back on their investments here. They could be looking back off on why their intuition was blocked because you're bringing it to their awareness. It didn't do anything to you. If they try to discreetly, try to underhandedly manifest you through some type of magic, that did not work here. And you could be showing this individual that's not the right path. That's going to block their gifts here. That's going to block their gifts and work against them while everything works in your favor continuously. What's up with these people and their magic, bro? I'm going to tell you right now, this only works on people that are not experienced and having this type of knowledge or wisdom, because this individual is an expert. You may be some form of expert here at knowing what's really going on, because that's what protects you from being betrayed here. Because all these other individuals could have tried to reel them in or something like something, but I don't really get that though. But people would just go to them and give them numerous amount of attention, and you're not giving them attention. And if you did give any type of attention, it was attention they wasn't expecting, and it literally broke them out their ego with the sun card reverse. And they literally feel like they can't let you go, and they're agitated by that because they're attracted to you. Something is telling me this individual could have tried to deny their feelings too. They try to make themselves try to somewhat hate you or something or resent you, but yet they can't. They just can't. Why hate somebody that's about the truth? Because they don't love themselves enough. They don't love themselves enough. And you trigger a lot of things that they wasn't loving within themselves. Because love don't come from the outer exterior, but it comes from the interior. It comes from the inside being projected outwards. That's where the love comes from. It comes from a soul level. You can't have true love when your intuitive abilities are blocked, bro. When your creativity or your intuitive gifts or your intuition that's supposed to be flowing naturally is blocked. If some form of magic was done, that's going to block off the heart chakra. The heart chakra has to be open. Has to be fully open for something to continuously to fit in place like that. Something's telling me this individual had a lot of issues with their heart chakra being open. A lot of blockages here because of them them being in the ego, and they come across you, and you're just a very challenging individual right here, but you will stand your ground and literally get justice all at the same time. So they're literally looking over, well, maybe they've been making some wrong investments here. Maybe they've been doing things wrong, and they have. They have, because this is not affecting you. It's affecting them in their job and their intuitive gifts here, whoever this is. They can have some form of job elsewhere or whatever, but it's affecting their intuition, their ability to actually have clarity and to have something to be unblocked, something that's blocked off. And this is not affecting you. And this right here, it has them looking over something that they may not like, but they need to see what they've been putting in here, what they've been investing. And they've been seeing that maybe they should be investing in some type of physical action here. And they can't help to bring themselves out the ego, but yet there's something right here, but it's going to be delayed for them. That's continuously delaying them, and they possibly can't stand that. And they know that you clearly see the truth with the 7 of Cups reversed. They know that you clearly see the truth, you know? That's what it is. And this is something right here that somebody literally sees you telling the truth here. Justice is all about truth, integrity, law, etc. You telling the truth here. It's clearly being seen. It's being seen. Why are you getting all this victory right here? Why are you having all this recognition and success here if you wasn't doing something right? Why is this right here? Why is this right here? Why are you always receiving good news and yet you coming out there, bro, shining bright? Because you're not the one out there betraying people with the Ten of Swords reverse. You have no time for it because that's not the way to get up the ladder right here. The only way to get up to the top is to be humble, grounded, out the ego, and to know things for what they are and to not create the illusions as if something is what it's not, is what I'm getting. And whoever this individual is that's been sitting back paying attention is clearly seeing their wrongdoings while you're the one that's being found right here. They're wrong for what they did. And this could be agitating and irritating this individual because they know that they're wrong. This individual is not used to being told they're wrong here. They're not used to somebody standing their ground this hard, this strong. And if this is indeed your counterpart, which is a twin flame, you're triggering the other half of your soul here. And that would be the only reason why this individual is triggered like y'all. This individual is a trigger to the extreme, bro. I'm telling you. You trigger this person. Good. Good. But you're doing it in a genuine way. I mean, if you was doing the bad way, you think you'd be in this energy right here, but you're not doing it out of arrogant type of mentality. You're not doing it out of an egotistical mentality. You are triggering them naturally by you being yourself here. And this individual already knows that they haven't been being themselves here. This is the type of individual that would be some type of people pleaser, that would associate with people that would disrespect them. And you ain't somebody that's down for that. Somebody tell you something stupid, bro, you'll block them real quick. Like, you'll cut them off. This individual literally don't have this type of backbone like you have, and you may be teaching them a lesson as to protect their energy and protect themselves. But you're definitely not going to be going after this individual and trying to prove something to them because you have nothing to prove. It's either they see it for what it is or they don't, but they clearly see exactly for who you are here. You're successful. You're not no fucking loser. You're a winner. You don't follow nobody, bro. You ain't going to be running behind nobody or following nobody. You're going to be called on this path to win because God called you to be a winner throughout the situation, to be a warrior, and to actually take this situation that's been coming against you down for you to get justice here all by your damn self without no help from anybody. I mean, you could have help from the legal system that's working right along with you behind the scenes to have you protected here because they may be rooting you on too right along with the rest of them in secret here, rooting you on. Like literally like, man, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. You got it, you got it, you got it. Like rooting you on like that. But you just can't see these individuals. You see that? You just can't see the individuals. But yet they right there by your side, bro, rooting you in secret until it comes a point in time to where, now keep in mind that's when I resonate with everybody, okay? But when it comes a point in time to where this could be any legal situation out there because that's what I'm getting. But if there was a situation that you was waiting on that was impending, that was legal or whatever, there's a possibility you could be receiving a public victory with a legal situation at them supporting you here. Justice is going in your favor here. Justice is definitely going in your favor. And you're going to, something that's going to circulate and go viral here, possibly. And this individual is going to have the ability to see that, bro. They're going to see you win big here or something. For some of you out there you possibly already received it, or you're in the process of receiving it because something is not quite over just yet, something is pending to where it could complete, and yet what's next is just you getting all this, something just coming out of nowhere, bro, and it's like, damn. That's what I'm getting. They clearly know that you can't be fooled by illusions. You can't be fooled by trickery. You can't be fooled by something in secret trying to work against you to try to get your attention to go to them. That don't work either. Because ain't no physical investments was made genuinely in order to get you in this individual's life. So if they want anything to do with you, they can hop off their backside and put in some form of action, just like this shows right here, and to plant something and build something right along with you, because you're fine on your own. They can stay triggered. They can stay triggered, because this is not your place to prove something to an individual that clearly has a lack of awareness of themselves, and you're bringing up a lot of insecurities and wounds that they have been harboring for a long time. And it's not your place to sugarcoat shit to this individual's face. It's not your place to sit there and put your life on hold in order for this, something about this individual. It's not about you being mean to this individual. It's about you having your foot down, and this is what it is. I'm not going to play with anybody, and they're not also going to play with you. You give this individual no power to play games or none of that, because you are too busy focused on your business. You're too busy focused bringing justice to a situation, and you're busy focusing on your own happiness, because you also know within that there's nobody out there that can make you happy. You have to make yourself happy. You have to fulfill yourself and your own life goals. And that's exactly what some of you out there are doing. You have no time for the nonsense, no time for all this energy, no time to be spending time in your head or to worry about who is in the background crushing on you, liking you, or whatever. They can gladly approach you because you're going through a situation right here, bro, that you are being guided to stand up relentlessly and protect yourself from. And to protect your character, protect your reputation, and to actually win this shit all by yourself with the Six of Wands here. That's what this individual is clearly seeing with the Page of Swords. But they do like you. They are inspired by you. In regards to a bit of kind of this kind of hatred vibe, but they don't hate you like that. It's just they are irritated because of them being triggered. But that's all on them. That's all on them. And I'm going to tell you why they're triggered, because something didn't work in their favor with the Three of Pentacles reverse and the High Priestess reverse. They're triggered because they haven't been listening to their intuition that if they want something with you, they're going to have to take action and put in the work. Otherwise, miss out on the best, because you're fine at being alone. You're not like these other individuals that give them praise, false praise, because you're not about the attention, the false side of attention, in order to stroke some type of ego that this individual has been in for a while now. And you're somebody that can literally stand up and actually challenge this individual to break them out of that lifestyle and to get them on the right path. That's what I'm getting to. In order for them to get more victory with the Six of Wands. But you're not going to be sitting running behind this individual, kissing their backside, or sitting there stroking some type of false sense of security or low self-esteem to try to make this individual feel good about themselves, when they ought to have all that brought to the surface and just completely clipped from its roots. And this may be very intense, but at the same time, bro, if somebody's going to spend a majority of their life sugarcoating things like the rest of these individuals did to this person, you think they're going to actually learn something? They're only going to learn from a true-blooded leader here. They're going to learn from somebody that knows exactly what they're doing, where they're going in their life, and they're not going to hold back their true, authentic character just because a few people don't like them. It don't work that way in the real world. I mean, some people out there assume that reality is like that, but somebody that's living in reality are going to see these individuals that are living in some form of illusion that you don't live in. Because if you got to fit up to other people's expectations and what they expect from you, and to try to lower yourself, your standards and stuff, and lower your self-respect or water yourself down just because some people don't like you, you disrespected yourself. You disrespected your soul, and you're not following your higher calling. So whose problem is it that's in this Page of Swords energy? Not yours. This individual is learning how to respect themselves, how to protect themselves, and how to stand up for themselves, and to stop with being around a bunch of low vibrational BS that's not serving their soul for the highest good. I don't know how much more direct I can be, because I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to tell it like it is, because when people are out there sugarcoat things, they don't listen. They don't listen. The individual does not listen. They're hard-headed, but when it comes to you, something about them, they listen to you. Even though they may not like what they hear, it's like they still have enough respect for you to listen. You get through to this individual. You get through to them to help them look back over something. As I say, bro, that's what it is. It's like as much as they don't like listening to you, they listen to you anyways. Like they do respect and listen to you. They could try to play it off as if they don't like it, but deep down, they know that you be speaking some truth. I'm telling you. They know that you be standing your ground on accurate situations. They know that you stand your ground on accurate information that you're giving to this individual to help them evolve, but to help them evolve out this energy. Because they ain't gonna find it with these bullshit people that hanging around. All this social media attention or whatever is going on, these individuals trying to give this individual praise, they're not gonna find healing in none of that. Because that's not spirituality to start with the high priestess reverse. This is not where they're going to develop spiritual growth from. They're only going to learn from the best. They're going to learn from somebody that's confident in themselves, that can actually bring them out of some type of false sense of confidence by being fed with all these illusions of the surface level of some type of outer praise from outer beauty, which don't hold any definition if the soul is starving and depleted of its energy. These individuals can't get to this individual soul like you can. And you can. You pierce straight through this individual's. It's like the power of your intuition and wisdom pierces straight through this individual's. Whatever wall they have, it pierces through it, and they don't like that. And it could trigger them. It could trigger them into possibly crying, being unhappy. Something about them crying and being upset. You bring tears to this individual's eyes. They get emotional whenever you be speaking some of the things that you speak. I'm going to tell you why that is. It's because you are literally piercing through what the ego has a hard time at accepting, because it's the soul that was starved this whole time. It was the soul that was starved this whole time, and yet you know how to get to this individual like nobody else can. That would explain why they don't want to let you go. They don't want to fully end things out. Even though they are a bit in their ego, they know that it would be a wrong move to just stop paying attention to you and to just not put in any type of effort, because they know that you're the real deal, bro. You're the realest, like you're the realest individual this individual has ever laid eyes on a day in their life. And if this is your twin flame, it makes it even more of an accurate message. But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the read here. Looks like to me they're going to make a final decision and come out of this type of... They're the only ones holding themselves back. That's basically what it is. They're the only ones holding themselves back. But at the same time, they're learning a lot. They're learning a lot about themselves that you may be teaching them, because due to these other individuals that they've been around, they may not have had the time to sit with themselves to actually see what's going on, what's blocking them and their potential at their job. But this has nothing to do with you, and it's not going to affect you. But the information that you be putting out there with some type of message, you could be a messenger of some sort. Like, just like I said, if you're somebody that's on some type of public platform that's very successful and you're a leader, you're somebody that may be putting the messages out there that may be triggering the hell out of this individual, but at the same time, they're attracted to you. It's like they're happy that you're bringing a lot of awareness to them, even though they may not like that all the way. It may be uncomfortable to them. But they know that, bro, that you want a hell of a fighter here. You're not going to back down, bro. You're not going to back down with the 5 of swords in there. You're not going to back down. You're not going to sit there and just lower your standards or lower your self-respect or tell people what they want to hear. You're going to actually come out and give it all you fucking got, bro. Give it all you got. When it comes to situations that try to work against you, you're going to give it all you got. All you got, and actually win. That's about having that passion, brother. Wands about passion. That's about having that passion and just being in that leadership position and knowing that you're winning and refusing to be pinned down here with the 10 of swords reverse. You actually standing up and not taking a cowardly way out or backing out like some punk here, bro. You literally are standing up for yourself. Even to the center of it, they try to do something against you too, you also stand up against that too. And you literally are putting this whole situation in its place right where it belongs. And you're being right in the process with the justice card here, because if justice wasn't here, bro, with all this positive energy surrounding that, then you definitely, I'll tell you then right here, this is being shown that you're doing something right to the extreme against a situation that was trying to come against you to the extreme to try to destroy this for you. But yet you out there, bro, you're fighting relentlessly with the Five of Swords. You're fighting relentlessly. You're fighting relentlessly to protect your reputation, protect your business, protect things that try to work against you, bringing people out of illusions, healing the law, inspiring the law, and leading the law to things to where they could see things that couldn't be seen because of things possibly not being able to be seen physically. But yet you're bringing all this to the light, and yet you're literally helping a lot of individuals here, bro. I'm telling you. The law even sees you as a leader here too. And believe it or not, they respect you because of you in this energy right here, bro. You're not going to sit there and let somebody punk you out, betray you like that with a bunch of lies, try to get you in trouble, and yet you just sit there and keep your damn mouth shut. This comes a time, bro. God literally gave you this ability to stand up for yourself, pull yourself out this energy all by your damn self, and come out with one hell of a winning streak with the Six of Wands here. You did this all on your own, and this has been observed here. This is why you got respect from a lot of people here, because you don't have to go around bullying anybody to get in this position. You worked your way to the top by having to continuously go through these sacrifices that was coming against you, dissolve and destroy these sacrifices before they could manifest physically to have you attacked here. And yet this is something that the law respects about you. If this is indeed the law that supports you in secret here, they also respect you. They don't just support you, they respect you. Because they know that you be speaking some raw truth, bro. You be living in your heart, you living in your higher calling. And you are somebody that is literally taking this whole situation down with the Three of Pentacles reversed. All by yourself, bro. Check that out. Check you out. All by yourself. All by yourself, standing your ground. You literally pulled yourself out this energy right here and flipped it in reverse and got up in this energy right here. And yet, look at what's being observed. This is including that Page of Swords, because they're watching over you too, bro. They're watching you sitting there, bro. You are literally sitting there combating these energies, fighting relentlessly, defending your territory, defending who you are, defending your character, clearing your own reputation by proving the facts. By proving the facts. By having things that couldn't be seen physically that was done, and yet you literally coming out there, bro, with your intellectual skill, your skills at your job, and yet you literally just hopping into your power to the extreme, and you had the power to pull yourself out of once was this, now is this, with the Ten of Swords reverse. You wasn't waiting there, sitting there, crying victim and doing all this playing victim and all that. You didn't have the time for that because you're not a complainer. You're not somebody that's going to sit there and complain, bitch and complain. You are actually somebody that is a very, 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 when it comes a time to it, bro, like you are a very aggressive individual when it comes to you standing your ground, but you're doing it in a very genuine, authentic, strong, powerful type of way. And it's because you was called to do this, because somebody continuously trying to come against you relentlessly and wouldn't back off you, wouldn't leave you alone, and wouldn't do any of that, like wouldn't leave you alone. Wouldn't leave you alone. And yet you was one of the ones that wasn't going to sit there and complain about it. You literally pulled yourself out to sit there and say, hey, oh, nah, wait up a minute. Wait up a minute. With the Five of Swords here, you think you got somebody pinned down. That's only an illusion. I'm going to bring you straight up out of, because I'm going to come out when it's least expected. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to stand my ground relentlessly until this situation is defeated, to where this can no longer work against me and my position and who I am, to clear my character all by myself and literally bring everything to these individuals' attention or what's really been going on, to bring them out the illusion and be happy while doing it with the Nine of Cups here. That's what it is. And this is what's been observed, not only by this Page of Swords energy, but has been observed by this individual that has been some form of has hesitated to talk to you. But once again, that's not your place. That's not your place to be affected by what this individual is doing. Okay? But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the closing message. I just want to clarify this page of swords here because I did kind of get like agitation vibes, but it's not coming from these individuals. It's coming from somebody that may have attracted towards you and feelings for you, and they don't want to let you go. They know it'd be the wrong move to let you go. They stop paying attention to you or stop observing. You don't see. But anyways, let's go ahead and get a closing message for the word cards. Hold on, y'all. They had a card cancer. So some of y'all, there could be a Cancer right here. So let's go ahead and get a closing message for this read, Holy Spirit. Aquarius. So some of you could be Aquarius. So what's going on? Some of you could be reuniting with Aquarius. That's what I'm getting. Don't have to be. So give us a closing message for this read with the word cards. It says you're not the person they try to make you out to be. That's the underlying energy here. So you definitely had your character defamated. That's a clear sign. You're not the person they try to make you out to be. They paint an illusion of your character. And you're protected by Archangel Michael. You're protected by Archangel Michael. That's the Temperance card. You're protected by Archangel Michael. He's guided you to defend yourself with the sword of truth, which is the power of the tongue, to speak up on your intuition. That's the Temperance card. Speak up on your intuition. Speak up and use your power of the tongue, bro. Use your power of your voice. God gave you the tongue for a reason. You don't play with these energies, bro. You don't play with these energies. Archangel Michael's coming through very heavily and has protected you by giving you that power, by giving you that confidence to use the power of the tongue, which is the sword of truth, to speak, okay? And you've been speaking the truth this whole time. You could be a female lady. You could be a female. You could also be a Sagittarius. Archangel Michael would be the Temperance card. That's Sagittarius. You could be a Sagittarius. You could be a man, so you could be a female and a man that could have been going through this. Black magic want to come up in reverse here, so you will be able to defeat all this black magic and manipulation. It's coming up again. So this was definitely done to you. It's showing itself again. Your innocence was uncovered. So your innocence was uncovered through this situation. Just like I said, bro, a smear campaign is somebody defamating your character and trying to make you look bad to a lot of other individuals out there. And they was the ones that was doing all this behind the scenes to you. And Archangel Michael literally came through at the last minute to protect you here and to have you to where you seen for who you are. Your innocence was uncovered. It says you are drenched in the power and energy of wealth, health, and great fortune. It also says jealous of his ex-girlfriend try to set you up. This don't have to be an ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, or whatever. It could just be a jealous individual that try to set you up. It was a setup here. And trying to wreck your character, defamate your character. Somebody just bitter. Somebody that's scorned. You could be a Leo here that could have been going through this. Leo. And it says officially made it through the tough times. And this right here, look, it was all done. Look, this is a card right here that we have set up right underneath that. So let's go ahead and clarify all these energies right here. Clarify this whole spread. Investigate. Oh, look what card flew out. Thank you, Spirit. Didn't I tell you that? Look, investigators know you're spiritual with psychic gifts. Gold. Ooh, I'm telling you, bro. Y'all seen that card jump out like that? It flew out the deck like that, bro, and I caught it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Out of all these cards right here, bro, look at that. Look at that. Spirit ain't gonna lie, bro. Spirit's gonna literally bring it to everybody's awareness that you actually are legit here. They know you legit too. Look at that. Didn't I tell y'all something about the Justice card? This is clarifying that Justice card. I don't even have to have these word cards to read this energy. What they got to say about that? What these haters got to say about these individuals knowing who you are or not? What it gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What it gonna do? Who's the losers? Who's the losers? Because they know exactly who you are. You the winner. It took one person to win against all these losers coming against you. Your gifts literally defeated this situation, but it's the sword of truth. The sword of truth right here. Archangel Michael would be him with the sword combating these negative energies that has been trying to attack you here. Who's the losers now? Look at this. Investigators know your spiritual. Hold on. Investigators know your spiritual with psychic gifts. And that's the card that flew out that didn't even come out on the table here. Bro, I have all kind of different things in these cards here. There's different messages in these cards. Why would that card fly out like that? Why? Look at all these different cards here. Why would that card fly out like that? It's different messages. I'm going to go through them just to show y'all, bro. That spirit be on point. Even though they may be word cards, spirit be on point. They can't get by them, bro. I'm telling you, your gifts literally showed them what they needed to see is what I'm getting. It literally brought everything to the light. Your gifts literally showed these individuals exactly what needed to be seen that they try to cover up here. What they got to say to that? The individual that was involved. I'm glad that this read is going to end on this note right here with this card showing itself, because that's a confirmation. That's a confirmation, baby. Straight up powerful confirmation, especially when I seen that Hermit card earlier. And then we seen people being investigated for black magic, and it's right here again. And we have investigators know your spiritual. You tell me this read ain't on point. You tell me, you add up all these cards with the whole read. Tell me it ain't on point, bro. Tell me you ain't telling the truth. Tell me your gifts ain't on point, bro. Tell me your gifts ain't legit. Because they are. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? I just felt the energy go silent, bro. Like just quiet. Hush mode. When this card flew out. Spirit, I'm going to tell you right now, bro. Spirit's behind all this. Your angels are behind all this. And more so God's behind this too. He's going to allow these individuals to see you for who you are. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, this is what I have for the current energy. Hold on. This is what I have for the current energy. For this situation. And for this to be the closing message, that's clarifying all these cards right here. This is a sign right here of what's protecting you on a physical level. You're not only spiritually protected, but you're physically protected because of this clarifying these cards right here. That's the end of the read. Y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all. Thank y'all very much for the love. Support us greatly. I appreciate it. If y'all want to leave any donations, I will have a link in the description box below for my Cash App donations link. And I will see y'all some other time, y'all. Peace.